Great defensive rotation. The Cougars are everywhere. I love Cougars. Bonton. Whoa. Timeout.
Been knocking down shots. Noah Williams hasn't given them anything offensively. So for Washington State might be a blessing in disguise.
C.J. Ellaby takes it away. And if he can get going, it could have a huge impact the final 6:40. Valdemir Markovetsky again.
Daniels lost it. Ellaby ahead to Robinson. Behind the back. Ellaby with the bunny. Williams. Well, when you're right. In a close game, this is both free throws. Ellaby been pretty quiet recently until right there. His first trip. The rim. Getting to the paint. Finishing at the rim. 6-0 Huskies win. It's like that's what the adjustment was. Hey, we're gonna attack. We're coming downhill. Bonton is swinging around. Ellaby deep straightaway three. Buries it. Bonus floater. Too strong. Robinson gets the board. Bonton's come alive in the second half. Heat check.
Wild sequence. Miller the finish and one. Tyrell Terry. And the rebound, Jervae Robinson, Washington State on the move. C.J. Ellaby transition. Third three. Loose ball as Lucas Kasunas had it shoot off his hand. C.J. Ellaby runs the floor. Washington State has trimmed it to 9. Behind the back, Tyrell Terry. And Stanford gives it away. Aliaj Kuntz to the bucket. Davis with 2. Fires, the shot clock expires. C.J. Ellaby another rebound. 8 for Ellaby.
And without Oscar De Silva on the court, you see Stanford offense doesn't quite look the same.
C.J. Ellaby looks the same.
But it wouldn't help if you got some production from some other guys as well.
Chris Smith coming off a career-high 3 made threes at McHale in Tucson. Off the mark there. Cougs now have a chance to take the lead early. Pollard, he's been giving them more of this. Boy, are they glad he came back.
Time he went to his left, a much easier shot to make. Good show by Hill.
Williams in trouble. Able to get it to Robinson. Tony Miller. Now what a factor he was.
It's not an easy thing to get ball pressure without fouling.
Third field goal for Tiger Campbell. See if Ellaby can get started offensively as we approach the 5-minute mark. Gets it back from Jervae Robinson with Singleton defending. That's the key. When he gets his Ellaby on the hit ahead. Jervae Robinson. Jaquez got it again. Bonton. What a pass. Robinson. From behind the arc until that goes down. That creates the steal. Ellaby takes it right back. Deflected in the backcourt by Tony Miller.
Unfortunate for UCLA. You get the turnover and then give it right back to him with a new clock. Pollard on the pop.
To tie it!
He suffered a concussion in practice on Tuesday, but was cleared practice yesterday and ready to go here, and he gets the Huskies on the board.
Big lift for him right there.
Noah Williams.
You've been on the front lines of a lot of things over the years. Can you talk a little bit about the importance, especially among minority athletes, the importance of sports in terms of
played basketball at Stanford, so comes from a great basketball but smart family as well. And Max was telling me, being from LA, JB, huge Kobe Bryant fan, was in the parade, all 3 parades, because I think it was his uncle or grandfather was part of those parades, and so he's been around Kobe, the Lakers, LA scene for a long time. They should just go back to Najee in that screen and roll.
Smith missing the 3. Ellaby battling for the rebound. Tipped out to Noah Williams. To Bonton with the finish in transition.
For the Cougs.
Jump shots on the road when you're down, those are high-pressure shots. It's easy to shoot when you're up or it's a close game, but when you're down and you're on the road, every jumper you miss just adds weight.
Isaac Bonton, his second.
We're going to hedge towards him more, leave other guys open, and have them beat us. But Allen, an unselfish player, hasn't been, because he's maybe not getting as many looks, been forcing it or rushing it, just still playing his game, which is nice to see.
There's Pollard, who just keeps taking.
Good pass.
Pollard with Allen flying by.
Right, crossing over Ellaby, had it strips. Here's Robinson, the Colorado product. Back to Bonton. Bam!
You see Bonton.
3:24 as we begin. It'll be Isaac Bonton with just 1 point in that first half. Averages 13 a game for UCLA.
Nice backdoor cut.
That's what I'm talking about, Greg. Didn't he?
Matthews, the runner won't go. Ellaby, the rebound. And now it's Washington State on the move. Robinson fakes the three. Shut down in the middle by Utomi. And then Ellaby buries a three from the wing. Big shot.
And finish that without the dribble, because that was a beautiful setup.
And it's a 7-point game. All alone is Bonton. Three on the way. Rattles that in. Isaac with 10 points.
He's not lacking any.
To help. Sturdivant goes away from the screen. Throws it away. Robinson with it up the court to Ellaby and the hammer. And that'll get the crowd into the game.
Dominantly run. It can kind of turn into a man-to-man look after some ball movement, turns into a matchup, but they're going to need some three-point shooting to go down to loosen it up.
Jazz Kuntz to Ellaby. The Lions doing a great job converging to the basketball, but there's Jeff Pollard.
And clearly a foul underneath, but actually a good play by Arkansas Pine Bluff. It would have been a lay-in for Pollard.
Bonton for the lead. The three goes from the four. And he wasn't expecting the pass on the cut. Up to Noah Williams. Laying at the other end. Washington State, 10 on the shot clock. And again, the defensive play by Williams. Here's Robinson back to Ellaby and the lay-in at the other end.
Guarding Jordan. That's saying something, because he guarded Jordan almost as good as anybody else. Most people remember the one play. I think it was the 93 playoffs or 92. Yeah. Jordan made the...
Robinson, the no-look to a cutting Kuntz for the... Back comes Incarnate Word.
How's that foul on
Kuntz? Wow. He got knocked out of the lane. Cannon wants the lob. He was getting his steps. He was measuring it like a...
Those threes to shoot it, kicking his leg out, whether he's trying to create contact or maybe shooting it off a step back where he's not quite on balance. But, you know, I think that's something that will come in time, just understanding, hey, shoot it on balance.
And Robinson breaks down the defense. Under a minute to play. 85-69. Robinson down the lane again. Pollard cutting.
And so Orekoeche will sit down. Now here is Kuntz. There's Ellaby, the man, with Robert Franks gone. Kuntz left all alone in the corner, and there's the three. So good.
But anybody, and you can't give up those types of baskets. Drives coaches nuts.
That after the defensive stop. They haven't had to play much transition defense, Washington State, because they're best in the nation. They only turn the ball over 9 times a game, 12% of their possessions. Both those numbers are #1 in the country.
No, but their offensive percentages are down. Not there. Steps, and probably was in a tough position. He had actually caught the ball under the rim, so that was going to be a tough reload.
8th turnover for New Mexico State already in this game. Shed. Here's Marvin Cannon, who's been trying to find his way back into some consistency in the lineup. Miller cuts loose a three and hits.
I like the officials when they're talking to coaches, always have. Give me an official that talks to you, and I'll tell you a good official.
That's all it took to keep you happy?
Just listen.
Just an ear?
Just an ear.
You have a designated listener. Nice move inside for Tony Miller.
2 for 9 with 5 points, so neither one of them have had the hot hand.
Oh, so much for the Sports Illustrated or Madden curse. It's the SWX Open curse.
Right, yes.
Washington State moving right to left on your TV screen here on offense to start the second half. That's Kuntz for 3, and he makes his...
Just 4 assists throughout the course of the ball game and 9 turnovers for ODU.
They're having trouble, and here's Cannon going down the lane. Another cannon blast. He throws. And all of a sudden, Green has 13 points on 4 of 6 shooting, 3 of 4 from long range.
More like the green light from downtown. How about that?
Ellaby for 3. He gets it, and he is...
You become a good team.
Pollard with 10 points, looking for 13 right here. That's too hard. Kuntz with a great offensive rebound. Poked it to Robinson. Here's Ellaby. 10 on the shot clock. Robinson into the corner.
Pass that one up in the corner.
5 on the clock. Robinson. Bonton, a deep 3. Kyle Smith, Dan, already proving early in this game that he believes he's got some depth over there on the bench with these 3 players already coming into the game.
Early in the season still, he's trying to figure out a rotation as Ellaby